Oh yeah, and look at that beautiful map overview. But coming on board with Team Veneer to kick it off, we've got our beautiful Yusaki on there as well. But VSK already finding some issues here with Valve last alive and damage coming in quick. Now let's see what you can do. Eva 8 in hand, not able to get it going. That's gonna be a full elimination. We just started. We've already got a new kill leader, and this is going to be spicy light years on your screen. Oh, black hole going out, Yusaki, wingman in hand, and I just feel like once these shots start connecting, I'm just going to be like chef's kiss. There's nothing better than some solid wingman headshots, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Looks like Inta is going to get completely cracked, but Yusaki is absolutely insane with the wingman following it up with a flatline. Go ahead and get that finisher. You deserve it.
Yeah, just 2 kills right out the gate there. Yusaki doing a great job on that one, and they've just got 1 more to kill.
The repositioning using that grab lift is going to be absolutely beautiful. Going in on the zip line, feeling really aggressive. I respect it. At this point, you're just looking to put the finishing touches onto this team. Why going to go ahead and go in with the pinch, try to surround them. And gosh, this is just going to be one of those really interesting rotations because they're going to have to make their way through several different chokeholds. And I'm not even sure if it's worth it, but Yusaki going in, putting down some damage, connecting. Black hole going out, but they're still not able to get a good line of sight on the fences to break, but all the damage going out from Shiro. That Volt is absolutely frying. Yeah, they're getting some action, but I'm curious, will Comms come back in this?
Run into anybody else. Oh, no, they're just going to run right into somebody else's. EOS in a fight now themselves. This is deep into Fragment. And now Odd just completely shredding people here and pushing forward into that caustic. That is Flower Power down, actually. That is our winners from last week. Going down. Yeah, Sierralt's going to go down in a really nice spot here. There is no way they can push and take that out. And now Bangalore ult call, or Gibby ult rather, called as well. That's going to push them back a little bit. Maybe give them the opportunity to move up.
Not a lot of damage going the way onto Mommies as much as they would have liked, but hey, something is going. Angel's gonna be stunned a little bit. The Gibby bubble is out, now forcing everyone to make some things happen, and Mommies are going to be able to take game number 1.
Alone, and now we're gonna see, once again, our fight over at Countdown.
Ooh, getting a little spicy. We know Team Nothing came out on top during the first one, but it's Spitfighter. This is what I'm going to call it. Lightyears is the Spitfighter at this point, going up in the gravity lift, and they already lost Yoli. The fuse going down, trying to pop some shield cells and make a play for this. And if all then going to catch him in the back, going to get the shield crack, but within 1 inch of their life. Snow Red going to take them down.
It is a one-on-one, I believe, in this situation. Wraith is just going to peace out. Maybe you get the res here.
So let's get you a do-over.
Uh-oh. Okay, nope. Nope, he's crawling.
We're sitting there, we're like, oh, the door is opening. It's like a hard game at that point, but able to get the res off. Now going into res the 3rd player.
Yeah, I mean, once you get 1 up, it basically opens things up from there on. Team Nothing basically going to be able to reset. I feel like the back away here might have hurt them more than it helped. They do have to remember, though, that there is another team that lands over near here.
Yeah, and that's a great point. But now just going in to get the full thirst, that's going to be on Kathleen Streams. And
we have a couple of teams just kind of struggling to survive for a while. EOS now also, we're not able to survive too long, getting in a fight already here. Shots down, but that is 2 down already, and the Valk short to follow. That will be EOS going down once again. Unfortunate for them. Lognessi's showing up, I believe, for this 3rd party now.
It ain't no party like a 3rd party. Vfey on the Seer coming in with that R9, looking for some stragglers and going on the full aggression. Ring at the back, but no worries, it's just round 1, and that's not going to save you there. Shield cracked right there, and just going to go in and say, hey, I just need to put the finishing touches. I think there is a charge rifler in the distance. And this aim is just god tier. Gibby bubble force, but doesn't matter. Vfey going. PK in hand. So hungry, so ready, trying to put the finishing touches in. But if you don't have a heat shield or heal, you're going to die to the ring. And sometimes that aggression is not going to come into play. If you've got a G7 scout, you are going to be able to pester people. Let's jump on over to Veneer. On there with the R301, just hip firing, absolutely lasering. This is what we want to see. They had 9 eliminations in game number 1 and coming out incredibly strong here, you have the best chance to pick up as many eliminations as possible and going in with the PK. But when the PK hits for 9, that's not what you want. Just trying to make it happen. And guess who? The team that took second place in map number 1 going to be eliminated, but you're going to have to answer back to the last team that was inside that building as well. Good use of the race portal right there.
Yeah, right now, Vernier just controlling so much space here. Look at how much of the ring they have versus the other two teams. So they're forcing them to fight each other, and they're going to look to try and clean this up.
Oh, Gibby ult going down. Seer exhibit up as well. Bubble in the storm, and KBM is going to be eliminated. You're looking at your final 2 squads, and Vernier has the upper hand. They are your winners in map number 2. Absolutely beautiful, well done. Will we see the same 50-50s that we have experienced? And we are. Team Nothing consistently winning this initial 50-50 and looking to go 3 for 3 here on World's Edge. A lot of damage coming out, and Lightly Years falling down. Yoli with only a little bit of health left, but Strawberry might have to be the one designated to make this happen, but gets tagged up from the back. This is not what you want.
Yeah, Yoli's the only one left now, and they're just going to be trying to stay alive. No time to heal. Trying to res. Interesting. I don't know if they have the capability. Yep, here comes Seer.
Ooh, playing it smart, but gonna get peppered from afar as well. I think this is all they wrote, and Team Nothing not going to win this contention here. This put some initial damage down onto them. You can only hope that that team above them, which I believe is going to be Comms, who still needs a strong start as well. But Vernier is going to actually take the fight to them, utilizing the Wraith Portal as an aggressive entryway to the fight.
Ooh. Yeah, they're not going to get the kills there. Yusaki actually has to back away, so Wonder Nikki and Kayla holding ground here, but now a lot of poke. Maybe going to be the go button again. Here we go.
Oh, no, she goes in. Did she get knocked and go back out?
Yeah. No, she just traded, yeah. So that is going to just be the trade. They're going to go in on this here. And that is just going to be Comms down. Yeah, Vernier.
A centimeter on Shiro, just has the shield to speak to, not healing just yet as well, and Vernier just putting down a lot of damage. That's going to be Yusaki on that Wraith going in. We saw just how cracked they were earlier in the car in hand. Just so much damage going out, but at this point, it's like you got to go ahead and take a step back, heal up a little bit, and then re-engage as well, because that team is utilizing that black hole, those arc stars, a lot to control the spaces here, and we don't have any more grenades to throw in there, and now other teams are looking to come into play.
Yeah, they're just keeping them in that small area. They don't need to worry too much, because no other squad can realistically possess it without getting a descent on themselves. That is one down immediately. Shiro beaming on the car. They're going to lose Horizon here, but look at that damage. Shiro just absolutely shredding people right now. And they're going to pop that. Loch Nessies have gone down. Immediate Seer ult to see if they can get anybody else. If there is anybody else that's going to push, as they push over to get this Horizon into a spot where they can revive.
Hold on. I actually respect the defensive use of the exhibit, and I thought that was incredibly well done.
And I don't know how they're going to be able to do that. LNW taking so much damage, they don't have enough cover there.
Yeah, that is literally just Chris up from Nice Girls, just doing the absolute most. Mulvana putting down a lot of damage, and Pretty Bond Girl hanging back and just making sure, providing that crossfire so that no one can make an entryway into them. And LNW just going under fire, and that is going to be all they wrote. Pretty Bond Girl has a bow check bow as well, so able to provide that mid to long range distance, and they are just going to play this high ground and play it so well. TLM also going to fall, and look at the chaos ensuing.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is almost like PvE mode, right? Like, there's a horde coming at you, just take them out. You are holding your ground as best as possible. Juliax, no, going down, no. That's so
we have seen that happen. It's like a reminiscence of what we saw in map number 1 at that end game, but they are making it the distance. They are picking up some placement points. You've got Scarlet's MVP and Renee just trying to hold that down there. And Piku from Arc, you are right. Doing the best rap job I have ever seen, playing for second place. Nice Girls coming in. Now, don't overextend yourself unless you've already gotten at least 2 knocks, because I feel, but the Horizon coming in with surprise, met with the PK from Mulvana. Absolutely played, hitting the gravity lift, trying to fix a different angle. My question is, when is the player from Arc going to come in? Because this is the moment. Piku able to find it down on Mulvana. The third party coming in hot. Can she do it?
Piku? Piku is actually holding this off pretty well. I don't think they know that it's won. They should now. Actually, no. Okay, Piku is inside that. They should have an idea. Cresta is just going to try and heal up right now. And yeah, now it's going to be very difficult for Piku. A literal 1v2.
This is the moment. Can Piku withstand? Gonna get cracked within an inch of their life. Pretty Bond Girl and Kristef is just going to sandwich. And Nice Girls, your winners of map number 3.
And I think that might be a good option for them to actually try and run here. As VSK gonna start going on the offensive here. They know they got this opportunity.
Oh, Syracuse going out for some information. The shield advantage was never made better. And Kathleen gonna find some nice shots with the Volt. There is nothing better than one-clipping someone with a Volt. And I feel like Kathleen is looking to make that happen, but the ring is now at their back, and all the damage is going out. Source No Red going to fall, and Kathleen's going to be cracked, as well as the player that she's fighting. Switches over to the Spitfire, trying to make something happen, and finally gets the full there, but you gotta be very wary of the health.
And actually, it is VSK that lose that. That's massive there. Gonna be able to get these revives. Hopefully there does not have a lot of syringes and shipfall area.
Ooh, that's gonna be spicy. We saw LNW and a lot of teams like that kind of landed there, but quite frankly, just I'm not sure if they're still in that area, but Veneer has their sights set on a team in the nearby vicinity, able to get a crack onto the Watson. Arcstar's going out, gonna break that door potentially, but rotating over the roof. Now, mind you, Tessa, what do we need to remind ourselves of?
We do not have a Valk. They are gonna continue this fight though. Veneer just really going in, just on the opposite side here of the ring. Loch Nessie's up on the top side. They are going to get into a little bit of trouble. This ring starts to hurt. They can't hang out here, and they're going to get into that fight. Just dropping down, using that PK, trying to get those shots. Only 184 before going down. Now Loch Nessie's down to 1. It is just the Loba going down, and now that will be it. Loch Nessie's taken down, but right afterwards, UTFT, EOS on the outside, going to clean up for the third party.
Yeah, it's going to be really challenging. We see players going down all around. Yusaki from Veneer trying to stand alive, but needs to hit the Q. Can they get it? No, the delay is going to be there, and unfortunate, not going to be able, but the teammates are going to descend and try to go and make this happen. Zero with the car, putting some damage out, does get the elimination onto Kong, get the shield swap, but unfortunately, it is too late. So many players know exactly where they are, and I just don't know if they're going to be able to make this work, trying to kind of hide behind the knockdown skills of a teammate, but it's all they wrote for Veneer. And now massive amounts of chaos ensuing, and Control Freaks holding this building so incredibly well. And it's accosted. I think you're completely right in that call. I know that Lust doesn't want to push inside on Control Freaks because Control Freaks has the caustic. And as soon as I say that, look at the second fight that's happening. Abely did have a nice shield swap there, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Unfortunately, Arc just had the man powder there.
They are very unfortunately, but look at the bottom side here. You're seeing them just, Lust is maybe going to be able to have to drop down on this. If that's the case, then Arc can make their move. That was a really beautifully placed Seer exhibit, but unfortunately it is going to get shot down. My thing is, the moment Arc comes out of that building, they're going to be an opening fire session of Lust. The issue here is do not take any damage if you can control it. A great black hole to really put
it pulls him in the ring.
And that is going to be so much damage, but I say so much damage and not a lot, but Wink's going to fall, and Piku and Sammy doing everything that they can to like survive the long game, and Favory takes so much damage as well. They're all just dancing around.
Low health.
Arc might be able to make this happen. Control Freak's going to fall. Sammy needs to get a bat off. She does. Scarlet's Envy going to fall. This is a 2v1.
No way.
This is Arc versus Renee.
It is all up to Renee. Sammy is very low health. Renee also not extremely healthy here. They're tanking Ring a little bit. Renee, they're just going to push.
They have to. Piku going in for the entry frag, and Sammy for the pinch, and Arc is your map 4 winner. VSK hasn't been able to get that res off. They're already in the next circle. You can see it's going to pull towards this area of the map. No need to rush, but going in to close the distance with the car, finding some success, but a mortar flare is detected and going to be the devastation of Scarlet.
Trying to fight around this beam. pop him, give him a little tap on the back. That's Arc. Hold up. That's a massive loss there. Lust taking out Arc.
Yeah, those choke points can be really scary, and Lust right now in a good position on the outskirts of the ring. However, there is this exhibit up, and they're just looking to get a good line of sight. A black hole going out from the hands of Scarlet is going to hit on LNW, but they've already closed the distance. It doesn't matter, though. They're taking so much damage trying to disengage from this fight. Can Vendetta get that bat off? But PF going to take a lot of damage as well, so this is a kind of even fight. It just seems like they're just trading the damage. Now Renee and PF from Lust going to have to make some moves here, but do you see the flank coming in from Scarlet?
Yeah, unfortunately there. A lot of damage there as Lust gonna just completely thirst for that one. Now Nice Girl's just gonna continue to get in this ring and try and gatekeep.
Ooh, a little massive. That's gonna be nice for close quarters fighting within here. But unfortunately, Crescent gonna take so much damage. That's not what you want. You're pinched in between Control Freaks and Veneer. Look, if I'm gonna be sandwiched anywhere, it is not between these two teams that I want to happen. And look how aggressive Veneer is pushing in. They're able to find one. Movana takes a lot of damage. The Seer exhibit is up, so they have all the information. Yusaki and Shiro are just descending upon Nice Girls, and that is all they wrote. Now they're gonna have to go get some shield swaps and Control Freaks. I'm surprised they haven't pushed in just yet, because that would have been a solid third-party opportunity.
Blanked on the Control Freaks.
Oh, Control Freaks going for the skyward dive.
No.
I kind of like this. If you're going to do this, you know how risky it is. We're flipping our coin right now. I don't have a coin. Metaphorically, oh no, they landed on to Lust. They took high ground, but Lust was already on the high ground. This is going to give Veneer a free W.
Oh, this is very unfortunate, especially if you are Arc, because you are looking at this game saying, we died early, we need Veneer to not have a good game. And unfortunately, looks like Veneer are not only going to have a good game in terms of their kills, but they're also going to have a good game in terms of placements here, as they are just going to clean up everybody and become champion on top of having all of those kills.
Don't sleep on the alternator, you guys. Don't sleep on it. I love it.
You know who isn't sleeping? It is VSK and Team Nothing as they are fighting. One more time, beams going down. VSK still getting shields once again. And they are going to drop one. It is 1-for-1 right now, I believe. Seer just going to peek out. Not okay. Scan did hit, and they are just going to burn them down.
Right now, I like my enemies burned.
Yeah. You know, that is a way to like them. But VSK gonna win that fight. It's not ideal, but I think they're gonna be okay. PTFT hanging out on edge right now. They're gonna start a nice beat. Okay, just take them down. Just kill them.
Sheesh. I mean, that's what you need to do. You've already made this fight a 3v2. Nuzilia right now with Eva 8 going inside the door. Just needs to put at least one more shot on his player. You know what? Just
no.
Oh God, that is not what you want to have happen now. VSK kind of just north of them. Nice Girls out to their left. Everyone that's near that Seer exhibit on the far left-hand side of the ring is about to be just decimated at this point, because LNW is not going to let Mighty Macaroni and Co. get out of this.
Absolutely not. And they're just going to be just fighting LNW, just holding their ground right now. They're taking a lot of damage. It's 2 members down. It is just Vendetta trying to stay alive, going to just barely get out of there. And now it is Rat Gaming. If you can get that shield pad off. Oh my god.
Yo, I said Mighty Macaroni was gonna live that. Mighty Macaroni had a Kraber. Arc going to fall as well. So now we are relegated down to 4 squads remaining. We've got Nice Girls, and let's jump on over to their POV. They've got this big old tree and a team in front of them.
And you know what? They're using both of those to their advantage. They're going to throw down these nades. A nice thermite. It's burning all of them. Look at the damage.
Honestly, that's the best thing that you want to see when you throw that thermite out. Pretty Bomb Girl gonna get a down onto Renaissance. I believe that's on Lost Nexties. And now Triple Red looking to throw down some mass damage. PK in hand, going to find another knock coming from behind Crescent. But they do lose Mulvana in the process. They're going for an early reset. But you're right, the Maggie coming in and comms, going for the full-on third party right here. And I'm just not sure if they were able to get the res off. They don't. This is a 2v2.
2v1 now. Is Kayla gonna now get in that fight? They go around. They're just trying to zoom around. Kayla will trade Now they may see the end of Nice Girls because I think a fourth party has showed up. It is VSK showing up to clean things up.
Literally one bullet separating this
Oh.
Cove. Movana up and Adam, and now VSK, your map 6 winners. They have survived contention after contention, and while they did win the battle with Team Nothing at that beginning because they elected to leave early, it paid off